Hey guys, this is Tyree Bowman, aka Tyree131, bringing you my Mika Monday, Mika Monday, sorry, Mika Monday Week 1 commentary. I told you guys on the channel who've been watching that a long time ago that every Monday after the game's release is going to be dedicated just to Mika gameplay. All commentary, all Mika, every Monday. I'm trying to work out different days for my other characters. You know, I also play Ken, Zangief, and Nash, so I'm trying to work out days for those. I think I might have the Zangief day on lock, so I think I might have that down. I think it's just Ken and Nash for, I have to figure it out now, but like, let's talk about the game in general right now. The game, in my opinion, is right now it's more geared towards hardcore fans, like really hardcore fans of Street Fighter, because it's not too much single player content. And for me, that's completely fine, because most fighting games that I grew up in the 90s. Like, I've played every fighting game from the 90s that you can possibly think of. And for the most part, none of them really had any single player content, so I'm used to that anyway. Capcom said they were going to go the old school route with everything being able to buy it with currency in the game, unlocking things. It's been that way since the golden age of fighting games. I mean, well, it was that way in the golden age of fighting games, I should say. So that's not nothing new to me. That's something that I actually relish. Like, I love that I can actually play the game. The more I play the game, the better I get, the more things I can unlock. It's perfectly fine with me. I don't know how everyone else feels about it. There's some people out there that are really butthurt about it. There's some people who feel the same way I do. They want to grind for the things. Look at that taunt I got. It's like, I gotta wait. You gotta come to me, bro. I can just chill here. But like I was saying, let me get back on track. Like I was saying, it's yeah, it's completely everything that I'm used to in fighting games. I've always, I mean, think back to Tekken 5. Like games like Tekken 5, you had to unlock all the other characters. You had to unlock Devil Jin. You know, it wasn't just handed to you off the bat. Street Fighter 4, you had to unlock Akuma and Goken. I mean, this is nothing new. This has been a staple in fighting game for years. Bless me. But as I was saying, it's been a staple in fighting games. It hasn't, and it's starting to make its return. And people who are so used to getting their way when it comes to things like this, I guess, don't really want to work too much for it. So they feel some type of way about it. Like I was saying, I'm loving the fact that, you know, I can unlock things. Don't actually have to spend my actual money on them. It's fine with me. But the casual audience is a big thing for the FGC, or well, not the FGC, but fighting games in general, because the sales. I mean, us hardcore fans, we're the ones who stick around long term and help sustain the longevity of fighting games. And you know, and not even just specific fighting game, all fighting games. It's up to the community, you know, to bring us all to keep us all together and love for that game. So doesn't really, I mean, it matters in terms of sales for the casuals, but later on down the line, casuals aren't really going to matter too much. You know, it's going to be us playing this game, us hardcore fans. You know, we're the ones that are, you know, training, hoping to win some tourneys. You know. But let's see what I want to talk about. Yeah, it's like I guess I'll put out a early tier list, I should say. I'll just give my opinions on what I think are like the top characters in the game right now. Definitely Bison. Bison, I wouldn't really say he's number one, but he's definitely a top 5 character in this game. Bison hits like a fucking Mack truck, like a runaway freight train. Like the shit is ridiculous. Anytime you take a nice combo from Bison, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. Especially if there's V-trigger cancels involved. Let's see. Of course, the Psycho Inferno and like Psycho Sphere like -1 block, but who really does those up close? Anyway, they're more supposed to be used, I guess, in like a defensive tactic instead of offensively, unless like you have to confirm. Let's see who else. Mika, my character, Mika. Mika is extremely strong. Her corner pressure resets. Overall mix-up game is pretty nice. I mean, you have to like sometimes like yeah. I mean, she's not exactly a one-trick pony, but after a little while, people start to realize like what she needs to do. What's her game plan? So you got to plan according to how your opponent reacts to that with this character, because after a little while, people are gonna start to realize like, okay, oh, he's going for this after that, or oh, he wants to give me another corner so he can do this, and you know, you just gotta have good anti-airs. Gotta know her pressure game, you know, what's exactly safe, all that good shit. Which strings connect, like charge, heavy kick into target combo, medium peach, or if you get a forward medium kick, that also can combo into target combo, medium peach. You know, it's like things that you really wouldn't think would combo with this character can combo if you try it. And that's pretty much all I really got to say about Mika right now. She's a really strong character. Who else is there? There is Ken. People, I guess people are like dissing Ken. Yeah. Oh, Ken shitty, Ken this, Ken that. It was like especially it was a whole lot of talk about Ken being trash during like beta 3. It's like, dude, you guys just, I mean, the game's not even out yet. The game's out now, and it's like, you guys really haven't like adjusted too much. You guys have to adjust. You have to adjust how you play with him, because he's definitely not the same Street Fighter 4 character. You can't just low forward fireball all day and light DP. I mean, his light DP is 3 frames, which is the same as a fucking throw, I think. Or the throw might be 4 frames. I can't exactly remember right now. Let's see. Light Tatsu's 3 frames. You should do that out of range, you know, just for some chip damage and block pressure. Never do it like up close, because that shit is punishable. What else is there? Nash. I'm gonna go into Nash. Nash easily has like the best footsies in the game when used accordingly. When used accordingly, he has the best footsies in the game. And yeah. So everyone that knows a character with really good footsies and buttons are, you know, it's like a gateway for you to become like easily a top 5 character if you have like the best buttons in the game. And Nash has that. His heavy sonic boom, of course, it comes out pretty slow, but it's like the one that's not like, it's not punishable on block, I should say. It's -1, but it's not punishable. -1 isn't punishable. Especially if you get a knockdown with Nash and your opponent doesn't quick get up, you could throw the slow sonic boom out, dash in, get some pressure going, force him to, you might force him to block it, throw tick, force him to block it, they're blocking low, go dash in with the sonic boom overhead. They're blocking high, dash in, sweep, crouch medium kick, whatever you can think of with Nash, it's possible to do. Bless me again. Let's see. Also, what else is there? He gets so many combos possible off of his V trigger. Like, I remember I was practicing one during like beta 3, and it does like ridiculous damage. Cross up medium kick, crouch and medium punch, stand medium punch. What was the rest? Stand medium punch. Oh, EX sonic boom, V trigger. The one that lands on the opposite side, forward V trigger. Jump heavy punch, crouch heavy punch, stand medium punch, and then like heavy sonic scythe. Shit does crazy damage. But what else is there? Nash. I noticed since I've been playing Geef, it's hella easy to punish sonic scythe. You know, and it's safe on block, but it's easy as hell to punish with Geef because he has his V skill. Like, you'll see in my videos I post with Geef later on, like almost every single time I fight a Nash, I punish the fuck out of their sonic scythe because I just V skill, eat that shit, heavy SPD all day. It's like you can't, like, against Geef, that is not like, that's a good way to get in on people with any other character. If you were playing any other character, great way to get in. Not Geef. Hell no. Never. It's not. You will have a bad day trying to get in on Geef like that. Let's see. I said Nash, Mika, Ken, Bison. Ken, I wouldn't even, would I put him in top 5? I mean, he's not. I don't think he's a top 5 character, Ken. But I just want to talk about Ken for a bit. Let's go into Chun-Li. Yeah, Chun. Of course, playing the Chun. Magic's going on right now with Chun. Chun's, of course, normals are ridiculous. That fucking, was it forward heavy punch? Like, you think that shit, you think the range of it, like you don't think the range is as far as it looks, but the range is pretty fucking far on that shit. Like, I was getting mauled by that shit trying to get in on a Chun. Who was I using? I think I was playing with Zangief, trying to get in on that on Chun-Li and her normals. That shit's not fun. You'll have a bad day fighting Chun-Li with Zangief. You have to like preemptively see her shit out. Or no, not really preemptively. You have to like, you have to analyze your opponent's their behavior. You know, everything that they've done that they like, that you notice they like to do in match and shit. It's all data. It's like Zangief is one of those characters you can get blown up with in the first round, and then you're like, okay, so that's how this guy's gonna play. Okay, he's gonna play like that. All right, I got him. And then just adjust the next round, and they're gonna be fucking stunned. Like, oh shit, this guy actually knows how to play. It's like, yeah, it's like, it's like, of course I know how to play. Zangief is just one of those characters you have to like really figure out your opponent and what they like to do so you can get in accordingly. He's a data heavy character, I've noticed. You got to pick up data on your opponent with Zangief, and then, like I said, react accordingly. And it's so satisfying to win with Zangief. Like, I've had the most fun playing with Zangief than any of the other characters. Like, I've mentioned this in like my past commentaries. He's the most fun character to play and win with. Like, in the Zangief commentary, there'll be like a certain video, and I'll like point it out, the match for you guys. I won it. It was a match I had won, and it just felt so satisfying. I just stood up out of my chair and was like, yo, that feels so good right now. He's just so satisfying to play, and so satisfying to win with. And there's music playing in this one, so of course I gotta talk over it anyway. It's a commentary, so of course I'm gonna talk over it. But let's see. Well, actually, this song I believe is like off a mixtape anyway, so like I don't think it can be like copyrighted because there's no like it's not sold. It's not music that has been sold. It's actually free music, so uh, but whatever. Let's see. Hmm. Birdie that can and like his command grab setups. Uh, you have to be prepared to neutral jump almost like at all times against Birdie because people really love to do that shit. As soon as they see you like backing up from the can, oh yeah, I'm gonna jump at you with the dive command grab, and it's like, well, be ready to neutral jump. And I missed that combo right there, but I knew he was gonna go for the command grab anyway. That's why I just stood in his face and then waited and neutral jumped. What else? Birdie. I mean, I've talked about Birdie like a long time ago. His normals are far-reaching. He's not exactly a grappler, but he is a grappler. He's a range character with grapple moves, I should say. That's like a better way to put it. In my opinion, I would say the closest thing I could say, the closest thing to Birdie would be if I'd say like Omega Balrog. And when I say Omega Balrog, I mean he has a dash attack, which is bullhead. He has a command grab like Omega Balrog did. He has a headbutt, which is be used as an anti-air. Uh, let's see. It's just he's pretty much that with this game's mechanics, the V scale, V trigger, and all that. In my opinion, she looked that shit right there, like I was talking about.
That is bullshit.
Um, if only he's Balrog. If Balrog had like better kick normals, I should say. And right there, that fucking banana peel fucked my whole combo up. I thought that shit actually goes away if you hit Birdie. I didn't know it still stays on the ground.
That lag though, I couldn't even react to that shit.
Let's see. Who else can we talk about? I mean, people say Vega. Vega's not a bad character. He's a pretty decent character. But against certain characters, he gets blown up. Like against Ken, he gets blown up pretty fucking badly against Ken. He gets blown up badly against Zangief, against Ken. It's like, okay, you want to try flying Barcelona? All right, I just anti-air you all day. With Zangief, I'll just RSPD you on your way down. Let's see. Yeah, he thought that shit was safe. No, that's not safe, bro. Punish the V trigger. That's how we do it. But like I was saying, he gets blown up against Ken because anti-airs. Ken can also run underneath flying Barcelona. His roll Crimson Terror is at least -6. Light kick version is -6, and then every other version is more minus than that, except EX. EX is -2. Which is still negative. You know, crouch jabs with Ken, I believe, are like 3-4 frames maybe. So -2, still pretty. It's not exactly the best thing to be thrown out. I mean, you can get away with it if you're prepared to block afterwards. Just don't try to press any buttons afterwards because you're gonna get counter hit. Also, because you block you block any version of doesn't matter, any version of the roll Crimson Terror with Zangief, he gets a free super punish every single time, every time. And of course that shit also can be V skilled, it can be armored through, so yeah. It's like Vega doesn't do well at all against Zangief and Ken. Like two of the characters that I play, he's not good against. Mika can deal with his shit too. I used to not like that matchup back during the betas, but it's because I hadn't like really figured it out as well. I didn't know the frame data as well either back then, but during like beta 3, you know, the apps had came out for frame data and stuff like that, so I started analyzing it. It's like, yeah, this shit is like at least minus this. And it's like, oh shit, I can punish all his rolls. Okay, great. Every single one's at least -6. Oh, fucking Irish Whip is 6 frames. And I can't believe that shit hit.
Yo,
I couldn't believe that shit when that happened. You see
I
that?
can't believe that shit
The
just
drop
happened.
kick. I charged the drop kick and was already in air. Was already in air, about to kick him in the fucking face, and the super caught me. I was flabbergasted. Like, dude, you don't understand. Like, I was so pissed and surprised at the same time. I was salty as fuck. Like really, I'm in the air already. The kick is like right in your face. It's like, I know that super is a grab. I know it. I'm in the air. How the fuck did that happen? And also that drop kick, not only does she in the air, it goes through projectiles. It'll go through shit. So how, I want them like, just how did that shit, how Capcom, Kanye face, how?
I didn't want to do that.
I think Kadeen's a strong character too. She's a really strong character. Sometimes I get annoyed as fuck fighting her, cause I block shit correctly, and then, well, I'll block like the first part of like her overhead special correctly. Like, I'll block like the first hit, the second hit I get hit by because I crouched too early or some shit to block the low, the low that comes at the end if you do down and kick.
We blocked those. Didn't you notice that last round? You did that shit last round.
But see,
Stop
we
it.
block those now. But every once in a while, I get caught trying to block the low too early and get hit by the last 2 hits of it, and that'll make me mad. Yeah, let's say her cutting, her pressure game is crazy. Damn good normals.
Man,
Excuse me. She gets great damage in the corner too. You can confirm. She gets good damage at all times if she has super.
it caught my jump though.
Especially if she has both sticks of bar, fucking V trigger and super. Let me see what else. But she's also one of those characters I believe doesn't do well against Zangief. It's like, okay, you have good normals. You can keep me out for a little while. You know, you can do your stand medium kicks, your roundhouses, you know, your crush counter moves or whatever. Try to keep me out, but you know, I can just fucking charge heavy punch. You know, eat through that shit, get a fucking crush counter. Or just eat through it, and then you're still in recovery, so it'll hit you anyway, even if it's not a crush counter at the time. Also, her every single one of her Mujin Kyaku. Anytime you block that shit,
Bring that ass here. Game.
yeah, game. Look at that shit. I punish that shit accordingly. But like I said, every single one of her Mujin Kyaku can be punished by SPD. So yeah, you want to throw that out, you know, pressure tool. Okay, just SPD you all day. You want to do that overhead low shit? I can just block it, or I can just V skill through it. Heavy SPD your ass. You know, it's pretty hard against her. But the video's coming to an end, guys. So I'll catch you guys later with some more stuff. Peace.